Today I'm Ethan, and this is another episode of Steady Breaths, where we're going to do some box breathing together in a bit of an attempt to gain a bit of mindfulness and keep our minds in the present. We did an episode last week where I touched on that and said, that this is something that I consider to be a pathway to mindfulness, but I guess I didn't really explain what that means and what it means to me and why, box breathing in this way is really helpful for that. I guess when I was first shown mindfulness, I wasn't really sure what it was. To be perfectly frank, when I first came across it, it was a lot of like little cute books in Kmart that sort of said, if you're feeling super stressed, just sit down and have a cup of tea and wake up in the morning and light a candle. And I guess it didn't really resonate with me, but I had to really have a good think about what mindfulness really is and the whole concept. So I guess there's a lot of different ways to achieve it. There's a lot of different ways to view it, and how I sort of grew to understand it over time was that we're shifting our presence to the present. So I guess our mind and our presence can linger from the past to the present at different times. Sometimes when we look to the past and dwell on things and get caught up in what we've already done, it can be a bit depressing, it can be a bit flattening, and inversely we can think too much about the future and get nervous or anxious about it. So at times we want to sort of pull ourselves away from those emotions, and the best way to do that is to be super present. And that's a really difficult thing to do, and that's what techniques like this help us to do, is train our minds to think about something that's happening right now. And one of the easiest and most natural things to focus on is your breath, because it's automatic. Except when we're doing this, we're actually thinking quite consciously about it. When I first tried to do this, I found it really difficult to stay present because I was listening to background noises. I was counting to 4 in my head all the time, and I try to think of a way to help me do this box breathing and, I don't know, maybe shut off those different parts of my mind while I was learning how to do this, which is why I made, all the music that I have to, sort of help me keep track of it all. So that's why I'm here to share it with you. And I thought it would be a really good idea to do a box breathing session together and see if it's something that helps you, be mindful, at least for a little while, and sort of take away the things that are, taking up a lot of space in your life. You might get a bit of a breather from them. I really got to stop using that pun, but it works so well. Okay, so again, we'll do a quick refresher if you haven't been here before. How you do this is, for starters, you breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, making sure that you're expanding your chest and your stomach to get your diaphragm to fill your lungs right up to the top with air. So let's start with that. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Easy. And then you hold that breath in for 4 seconds. And then once you've done that, you breathe it all out using your mouth, blowing all that air out with a bit of force for 4 seconds. And you hold that exhale for 4 seconds. And then you just keep repeating that cycle. So I've got an animation here, and we're going to do a bit of it together. And, maybe after a bit you can do it on your own, and again, take a bit of your focus away from the world. All right, so just get yourself comfortable. Keep your eyes open or closed, whatever works. And we'll start now with a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Exhale. Hold that. Then go again. Hold that. Exhale. And then hold that. Right, try it yourself now. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. I'll just do a couple more. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Nearly done. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Okay, there's another box breathing session all done. I hope you gained a bit of mindfulness or a bit of maybe an understanding of what it is, and it helps you if you ever get a chance to, hide away for a couple of minutes during the day and bring yourself back to the present with this technique. But yeah, we look forward to sharing a lot more with these with you in the future, and thanks again for listening.